We all have a lot of data, and it has to positively, absolutely stay safe. It can't get into the wrong hands, and the biggest challenge we have is how to transfer it from here to there. We all know as leaders that legacy tools that transfer our important files and sensitive data are mostly outdated and fall short on security, especially with the demands of today's remote workforce. Relying on outdated technology puts our organization's brand at risk, and that is unacceptable. So we're excited to invite you to step into the future of completely secured managed file transfer from our friends at Kiteworks. Kiteworks is absolutely, positively the most secure managed file platform on the market today. They've been FedRAMP moderate authorized by the Department of Defense since 2017. And unlike traditional legacy systems with limited functionality, Kiteworks has unmatched software security with ongoing bounty programs and regular pen testing to minimize vulnerabilities. And the coolest part, they have easy to use one-click appliance updates you will love. Step into the future of secure managed file transfer with Kiteworks. Visit kiteworks.com to get started. That's kiteworks.com to get started today. And now, the show. Come join us as we dive deeper behind the scenes of security and cybercrime today. Interviewing top technology leaders from around the world and sharing true cybercrime stories to raise awareness. From the creators of Vigilance, the newest global technology newsletter, translating cyber news into business language we all understand. So please help us keep this going by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel and downloading our podcast episodes on Apple and Spotify so we can continue to bring you more of what matters. This is Cybercrime Junkies, and now the show. 269 days. That's how long ByteDance has to sell TikTok on or before January 19th, or it will be banned in the United States like they did in India long ago. So if you haven't heard, President Biden signed a bipartisan bill banning TikTok. And, in today's world, you need to verify everything and not believe what you see online. Seeking the truth really isn't anything new. Truth in advertising, truth in freedom of speech. With the rise of AI and deepfake, we were always reminded back in 1861, Abraham Lincoln even said, you can't trust everything you see on the internet. The ban on TikTok will be litigated. It will be costly. But my question to you is, what is your expectation of privacy when you use apps like TikTok? When you're alone in your bedroom with your door closed and your windows drawn, do you believe that people can watch you? Do you believe they can read what you type? That they can see the types of products that you use and that you have placed in your bedroom? That they can find out what school you attend, when you're leaving the house, where you're going, how long you were there, what you bought on your trip, when you go to the restroom, what medical conditions you have. Do you think that was private? What is your expectation of privacy when using apps like TikTok on a phone or on your laptop? TikTok says that they collect your data to help the app function, operate securely, and improve user experience. Here's the issue. It does a lot more than that. And most people do not realize what they've agreed to. And it gets to the heart of the ownership of the company, because sure, there's a lot of other social media apps that do and track similar things and that violate people's general expectation of what they think they're doing when they're using these apps. But very little can be done to them because of the ownership of the organization. See, in the United States, when testifying, right, and when giving valid information, when you sign under penalties of perjury or you testify in front of Congress or in the courtroom, you have to not just say part of the truth. The vow is to say the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's a big difference. TikTok has not been telling the United States the whole truth, proponents of the ban argue, right? And nor are other social media apps. But because of the ownership, there's more ability to control, manage, and monitor those other apps. Look, if the application is free to use, then you are the product being sold. And because TikTok is owned by ByteDance, and ByteDance has ownership tied to the Chinese government, and the Chinese government has declared that they are on a mission to take control over your life and dominate it for their pleasure, then what is your expectation of privacy going to be? And does this not go against the very grain of a democratic republic society? Well, that wraps this up. Thanks for joining, everybody. Hope you got value out of digging deeper behind the scenes of security and cybercrime today. Please don't forget to help keep this going by subscribing free to our YouTube channel at Cybercrime Junkies Podcast, and download and enjoy all of our past episodes on Apple and Spotify podcasts so we can continue to bring you more of what matters. This is Cybercrime Junkies, and we thank you for joining us.